I'd like for the board to stand with me and join me in prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to come together again. We thank you, Lord, for the ideas and the discussion. We ask that we please you in whichever way we go, discussion-wise, decision-wise, whatever the case may be. Lord, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It really is. And it's all because of your Son, Jesus. We thank you for Christmas. We thank you for the family time, the holiday season, all of those wonderful things. But we also pray that we never forget when we celebrate Christmas. We ask that you be with us tonight. Bless this meeting and all who attend. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madison, would you stay up here just for a second? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Westlake High School's 2017-18 Student of the Year, Miss Madison Spears. Madison is the daughter of Kevin and Keisha Spears. She's been actively involved in various clubs and activities throughout her high school career, such as the Link Crew, Beta Club, FBLA, Student Council, Track Team Manager, Cheerleader, Volleyball, and Tennis. Madison attends Water's Edge Gathering in Lake Charles, and she is actively involved with their youth ministry. She's been awarded the honors of attending Louisiana Girls State and achieving academic All-State in volleyball. In her spare time, Madison enjoys traveling, reading, writing, singing, and playing with her dog, Ozzy. Madison, thank you very much. Congratulations on all of this. Are your parents here, Madison? Would they stand up?
I'm Nana. I'm so proud of you.
Well, welcome, Nana. Welcome. Thank you. Well done. Mr. Brookhouse, we're ready for roll call, please.
Ms. Fowler. Here. Mr. Brook. Mr. Castillo. Here. Mr. Delafosse. Here. Mr. Duon. Here. Mrs. Gay. Here. Mr. Guidry. Here. Mr. Hardesty.
Here.
Mr. Hardy. Here. Mr. Hayes.
Here.
Mr. Natale. Mr. Roberts. Here. Mr. Tarver.
Here.
Mr. Smith. Here. Mr. Williams. Here. You have a quorum, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Brookhouse. Ladies and gentlemen of the board, as you look in your books, you will see the agenda. I want to make a change to the agenda with your approval, and that is to move our attorney, Mr. Jay Delafield, up to the next order of business before we do the approval of the minutes. Mr. Delafield has another obligation in a couple of minutes. So, Mr. Delafield, please.
I am required to read to you the results of the recent elections. It's an old habit that we've gotten into many years ago when people depended upon lawyers to read, and I'm not sure that we can, but nevertheless, I've got to read this to you nevertheless. For school district number 23, the votes were as follows. Those in favor of the propositions were 555, those against 588. The proposition failed. For school district 31, those in favor of the propositions were 933, against were 909. The proposition passed. For school district number 33, the votes in favor of the proposition were 918. Those against were 1,019. The proposition failed. For school district number 34, two propositions. Proposition number 1 was 2,184 votes in favor, 2,251 against. Proposition failed. For proposition number 2, votes in favor were 2,189. Those against were 2,244. The proposition failed. Those are the election results I have just read to you, and I have been passing around a Jose Verbal that Coach Williams has just signed. I believe all of you have signed it except for Mr. Rowe, who is absent today. If you have not signed the posted verbal, please let me know and I'll get it to you right now.
Is there anyone on the board who has not signed the documents? I think we've complied, Mr. Delafield.
Then, Mr. President, it would be in order for the board to pass a single resolution, if you wish, promulgating the results of the elections, as I have read them to you this afternoon.
So moved.
It's been moved by Mr. Tarver, seconded by Mr. Delafosse. Any discussion? All in favor? Oh, Mr. Hardy.
Very proud of District 31. We won by about 24 votes. Now, I've got to say, it tells me something about my district. They have a lot of faith in the people of District 31. And I'm glad that we have a lot of elderly people, because we won that election on all those early voting people who are usually the elderly people who have time to do that. So we are very proud of our principals and our people who voted for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any other comments? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposition? Passes unanimously.
Thank you for taking me out of order, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Delafield. All right, the chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes. We have a motion by Mr. Delafosse, a second. Mr. Smith, any discussion about the minutes from November 14th, 2017? All in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Passes unanimously. We are to the presentation portion of the agenda. Mr. Brookhouse.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I would like to invite Ms. Karen Williams, who's our supervisor of our gifted and AP program, and Ms. Nicole Fontenot, who works with her in our AP program, up at this point to recognize our AP scholars.
Great. Sounds good. Welcome, ladies.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing us to present these awards to our scholars, the board, and Superintendent Brookhouse. Let me just give a brief description of what these awards are for. The AP examinations are administered each year in May and represent the culmination of college level work and test students' ability to perform at college level. The exams are scored with a range from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest score a student can achieve. The College Board recommends college credit with a 3 or higher. So potentially, depending on the course and the score that the student receives in that course, they can earn anywhere from 3 to 12 credit hours in one class, depending on their score. Before we begin with the awards, I want to also share with you, and I think most everyone, board members know about this. Over the last 3 years, we have been recognized with a 66% increase in AP Scholar Awards. So it went from 106 to 149. Two other notable things are the amount of awards that have been awarded to the high schools. Barb High School has received the most Scholar Awards this year, and a significant increase at Sulphur, 50% increase in their Scholar Awards this year. So thank you. Okay. All right, we're gonna go one more thing. I want to thank the parents that are here for supporting their students, and for the students that are here and all that are not, for their strong commitment to succeed in these classes. It couldn't be possible with the parents. It couldn't be possible without the support from our district. And one other person I'd like to recognize especially, she kind of gets behind the scenes, but it is our consultant, Nicole Fontenot. She has put together such an amazing team of passionate teachers who support and guide these students through the AP exam experience. And I just want to thank her publicly. Thank you. Sorry, Nicole. Our first level is going to be called AP Scholars. It's granted to students who receive grades of 3 or higher in 3 or more AP exams. So, Mr. Yellett, you want to begin?
At this time, we'd like to recognize these students. Alexandro Aristobal. Andrew Barretts. Ethan Bartolina. Corey Bro. Ryan Byrne. Grant Caldwell. Emily Cormier. Gabriel Cormier. Evan Delphos. Logan Duan. Caitlin Fontenot. Jeremiah Fortune. Zoe Gillespie. Serena Greenlee. Ryan Hebert. Joseph Hughes. Jared Johnson. Tatum Johnson. William Kamith. Gerald Lewis. Antonia Lebrano. Samuel Morero. Hassan Mir. Naomi Marino. Mariah Mouton. Caden Owens. Noah Denise. Fernando Pimentel. Griffin Rose. Umar Sheikh. Drew Sharma. James Smith and Jacob Stump. Andrew Thibodeau. Charles Bancheri. Michael Best. Ashley Watts. Nadia West. Jillian Whitley. And Bethany Williams.
Ms. Williams, if I may, before we move on, could I ask all of the students who were just awarded to stand, please, from Barb High School, so you can be recognized by the appreciative crowd for your achievement? Thank you, Ms. Williams.
Thank you. Ms. Holland, I was thinking, Ms. Sutton took pictures of all the Barb students. Why don't I have the rest of this group stay up and then you can take their picture? That way we won't have to worry about it. Okay. Our next school is Sam Houston, and Shannon Folks is the principal.
All right, Brianna Burkhead. Mary Pagel. Sarah Coker. Darby Cook. Christian Doge. Jake Fontenot. Angelina Villa. Tyler Hooper. Ashley Markentale. That's Sam Houston.
Okay, now we have Sulphur High, Mr. Barentine. And students, please stay up for a picture.
Shelby Bailey. Ashlyn Beatty. Jacob Broussard. Kristen Burham. Zach Castile. Caitlin Darby. Emily Fitkin. Duncan Fontenot. Duncan's playing one of his 4 instruments somewhere. Emily Fontenot. Kaylee Gott. Brenda Gill. Hannah Gross. All right, Julia Hayes, Abigail Higginbotham, Allison Hill, she's changed. She looks better than ever, huh? Rayleigh East, Lydia Keller, Bladen Levins, Riley McFarland, okay, Michael Marino, Aaron Moss, Grace Nicholson, Kaylee Porter, Emma Scott, Harley Smith, Michaela Spell, Don Trahan, okay, Emily Trahan, Mason Watley, and that's all for high.
Now we have Mr. Jason Van Meter from Westlake.
Westgate High School has Shakana Jordan.
All right, our next level is AP Scholar with Honor. This is granted to students who receive an average grade of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken and grades of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. Mr. Yellett from Barb.
David Dulon. Safar Ephraim. Patrick Juno. Tyler LeBlanc. Carson McBroom. Annalisa Medellini. Paige Phillips. Alexa Shetler. There she is. Hannah Sims. Ty Thibodeau. Catherine Walker. Gabrielle Welling. Austin Wolf. That's our representative from Walton High School.
Mrs. Foltz from Sam Houston.
Paige Anderson. Stone Cox. Haley Gates. And Trevor Widener.
Mr. Barentine from Sulphur High.
It doesn't matter to me. I've been called worse today. A few times. All right, Spencer Butts. Cody Cook. Jack Dietz. Okay, Brian Drost. Abigail Frugier, I'm sorry. All right, Gavin Huval, Cassidy Jones, Jared Kears, Zoe Long, Emily Moss, Brooke Tyree, and and Jamie Young, and that's Suffolk High School.
Dr. Van Meter from Westlake High.
Westlake High School is Cole Conrad.
Our next level is AP Scholar with Distinction. It's granted to students who receive an average grade of at least 3.5 on all AP exams and grades of 3 or higher on 5 or more. Mr. Yellett for Barb.
Seth O'Quinn and Tyler Blank. Claire Buchanan. Simmerpreet Chada. Hamza Chaudhry. Jason Dahl. Valeria Feria. Cecile Gerard. Joseph William Groves. Michael Hebert. Isabella Huber. Claire Indy Drummond. Abigail Kleinsmith. John Levan. Zachary Mercy. Michael Miller. Sterlington Neblett. Mackenzie Pachop. Julian Reeves. She has her own fan club. Jaden Rito. Victoria Self.
Brandy Simpson. Bella Syed. Bryce Travis. Tyler Welch. Bailey Wilson. That's our representative from Royal High School.
We have one student from Bell City that also receives this award, and she could not be with us tonight. Her name is Jordan Mouton. Sam Houston again. Savannah Andrews. Claire Colley, Alyssa Foreman, Jack Shanks, Abby Sonye, Alexandra Townsley. And that's Sam Houston.
All right, so for her again, Ethan Beatty, Grant Belding, John Gregory, Jace LeBlanc, Brittany McNamara, and Callie Miller. And David Spicer.
Ask Mr. Yellett to help me hand out these awards. This is the top AP award, National AP Scholar. This award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 4 on all exams taken and scores of 4 or higher on 8 or more exams. One student that is not here is, I can't see his name. Simipreet Chadha. He is a freshman at Yale right now, so he could not be with us. So usually this award is given or awarded to a student that has already started college. Well, we have an anomaly. Jason Dong has also achieved this award with a 4.67 average on 9 total AP exams, and he is a senior at Barb. thanks, everyone. I know that everyone here joins me in recognizing the commitment these students put to make these scores, the scores that they did make on all of these courses. One last thing, I know we have several of our teachers here. I'd like for them to stand, please. The next group that I'm asking to stand is so crucial in these kids' accomplishments, and that would be the parents. Would you please stand? Thanks again for letting us have this forum to make these awards to these great students.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in awe by the scores and by the number of students who are receiving these awards tonight. To have a young man in Yale, which was the only school really that was mentioned as a university at this point, is phenomenal. The young man in the back who scored over 4.0, and you couldn't do that in my day, that was perfect. He's perfect and then some. That's incredible. And I want to trumpet, and I'm sure all of the board members do as well, the support of the parents and the families for these young people, because the hours of study, the assignments helped, assisted in getting them to class on time, getting them to wherever they had to go on time is sometimes an overwhelming and daunting task, but you folks have paid the price, and you young folks are now reaping the rewards. Good luck to you. God bless you for your future, and we're so proud of you tonight here at Calcasieu Parish.
Mr. Hayes, one side note, and you did point out, a lot of the students that weren't here tonight are freshmen in college somewhere. Those two were just the two highest awards. So thank you.
Great. Good. Yes, sir.
May I just take a moment?
Yes.
First of all, let me thank the board for being supportive of this program. It's an outstanding academic program. It does allow a number of high school students to get ahead of the game, so to speak, in preparation for college. Also would like to thank Ms. Williams and Ms. Fonda for their support that they give us every day in helping us provide this program for our students. And again, thank you to Mr. Brookhouse and all of the central office people that support us as we work in these special academic programs. So thank you across the board to everybody in providing us this opportunity for our students. And let me close by asking our board students that received awards and any of our AP teachers in here, we'd like to have a group photo in the lobby as before they leave. Thank you, Ms. Page. Thank you, board. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Mr. Young. Thank you very much. Mr. Brookhouse, we're going to wait a minute and let people exit.